This week, let's talk websites. Hey, this is Chris. Welcome back to another show. So the core of what we do here at MOT Manager is having the simplest to use garage management system. So we believe ours is absolutely the simplest to use. We get told that by hundreds of our garages. And another word beginning with S that goes with simple is smart. So although it's very simple to use, it does lots of smart things in the background. So never be fooled into thinking just because it's very simple to use, it's very basic in its functionality. That is not the case at all. So if that's the impression that you've been given by anyone, get in touch and have a look, because when you see how smart it is, when you see how futuristic we are going with many of our features, and when you can see how you can bring a lot more technology into the business if you want to. So that's another thing to point out. Go at your own pace with lots of the stuff that we do. If you don't want your technicians on iPads, you don't have to have them. If you still want them on paper job sheets, because that just works, you can still have that. So you don't have to take digital steps you don't want to, but those tools are there for when you are ready to progress. Another great tool for you at a garage is a website. I'll admit they're not a huge part of what we do, but we do many great websites for garages. Let's talk about that this week. I always find websites fairly interesting. Many businesses will have a website, even if they don't necessarily need one, because they like to have a presence of the business that's out there. Obviously, it's all linked into Google, which will be where many people will come and look for you or look for your telephone number. If you're on Facebook, and I would say the demographic of a garage very much suits Facebook. So there are various social medias out there, but Facebook is very popular with garages, garage owners, and garage customers. You'll find that your Facebook page being kept up to date is something that is so overlooked. It's not a service that we currently offer, updating socials, but we can happily help you and show you how you can do it all yourself fairly simply. And your website plays an important tool sort of in there, because this is the home of your business online, your website. Now, one thing is online booking for MOTs. I just want to show you this. Your customer can book an MOT online in seconds, okay? And this is bulletproof. And I'll tell you why it's bulletproof. It was so important for it to be bulletproof. So it takes them seconds. They can only book an MOT you have available. Okay. So if you can do 10 MOTs a day and 5 of those are booked out, there'll be 5 available. As soon as someone books it online, that means you only have 4 left. Okay. And then if someone books one in the garage, over the telephone or being in there, then you've only got 3 left. You can't get duplicates. Yeah, I do get a little bit animated sometimes when I hear people say, oh, we don't do online booking because someone will turn up and won't know about it. That doesn't happen, okay? Even if you want to make only certain slots available, even if you want to make it so someone can only book in 3 days' time, you can do. Although I will give you a little bit of insight on that. I think this is worth sharing on the online booking tool for your website. I had a garage telephone and say, I'm a little bit concerned, Chris, someone's just tried to book online and they're not able to. Is it malfunction? Is it not working? We had a look into it. We said the reason is it's after 5 o'clock. So you have a rule that after 5 o'clock, people can't book for the next day. And the garage owner came on the telephone and said, whoa. If we've got a quiet day tomorrow and we've got an MOT tester in all day and we've got 2 slots available and someone comes on tonight at 8 o'clock and someone comes on tonight at 9 o'clock and books those 2 slots out for tomorrow, that's a massive win for us, because that's just took up those 2 MOT slots. One of them might need a repair, so we're picking up labour time as well. Chris, just let them be able to book in at that. And they changed that rule for that reason that they gave. You are in control, but when they noticed that opportunity, they were like, no way, I'm happy with that. So as we say an awful lot on the show, and ask the guys here at MOT Manager, you control the rules. So don't feel that things are out of your control. We can bespoke parts of this down to what suits you. So on your website, you're going to have online booking for MOTs, and that is going to be fabulous for filling up extra slots if you want to, allowing your customers to book in the evening. And there's various little things you can do on your website. I like it when you tell your story. So many of our websites will have a page on there where they'll tell you maybe how the garage was set up. Incredible how long some of our garages have been trading, been in families for generations. Maybe the building where you're based has got a story behind it. So it's great to have that relatability and that story, that real human element to what you do. You might want some images on your website as well. I know so many of you garage owners that constantly spend money and upgrade your garage and often getting down. I remember we had Darren Millen from Millen's Garage on the show once, and they were putting in new brake rollers and some of the groundwork. They actually did that themselves, which got them really, really involved in the project. So if you want to tell a bit of your story on there, some images of the garage, some bits about new stuff that you've got, the services that you offer. And also as well, if this works for you, you can take bookings on your website for tyres. You can take bookings on there for aircon, and just wherever. If you've got a tyre guy that's in there, you constantly have someone in your garage that can fit tyres. So if someone can just pull up, and generally we can always fit them in pretty much there and then that might be something that you want to have on there as well. And the other thing is as well, without sounding like a cookery show, often you can add, but you can't take away. Well, you could take something away, I guess. But my point being is that you can always add other stuff later on. So you don't have to put everything on there right at the start. You can just get used to your website and your booking. So if you feel like you want a brand new website, if you feel like your website needs upgrading, that is a service that we offer. So get in touch. What we'll do is, as always, we'll send you over some links to websites that we've done. We'll have a chat about some ideas, and you could have a brand new 5 or 6 page website. You'll be blown away by how reasonable these cost. You will own the website as well. That's another rule that we have. If we create the website for you, it is yours, and we can help you with the hosting side of it as well. So if you fancy a new website, or you fancy looking into what can be achieved, then get in touch. So my cookery show analogy wasn't the greatest, but you get the whole point. Let's get the website up with the basics, and then we can always add in and enhance more and make it better and better over time. Exactly the same with MOT Manager as well. Many, many people come on board with MOT Manager with a slimmed down version of what we do, and then we'll add more and more into it. So whether it's your website, whether it's coming on board with MOT Manager, you can always have a version to get you started, and then as you grow, expand, or get more used to putting these steps in place, then we can grow on that with you. It's all about getting in touch. As always, we'll put links down here to make it really straightforward for you to get in touch. You're never under any obligation. Absolutely fine if you just want to have a chat at this stage and you might be plotting and planning something for the future. Absolutely no pressure from us. Let's just have a conversation.